What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Dustin Williams, and this is my brand new 2023 Honda Civic Type R. Before we hop into it, over 50% of you guys watching this video right now are not subscribed. Do me a quick favor, scroll down just a little bit, hit that subscribe button. Today we're doing something that we have been talking about for such a long time, and that's just driving the FL5. We're not just going for any normal drive, we're going for a little Canyon / American Togue run in one of my favorite Togues that's kind of in my backyard. We're going to be taking the FL5 for its first ever Canyon / Togue run, and it's going to be awesome. So I guess quickly, before we just hop into the Canyon run, let's talk a little bit about what's done to the car. I mean, it's not a lot, but I think what's currently done to the car is really going to benefit the car and make it a nice little back road ripper. If you guys have not been keeping up with the FL5 build, definitely go check out all of the videos. They're really awesome and really fun. But as I'm sure you guys know, there's not a ton of parts out for the FL5 just yet. So we've been doing what we can as it releases. I guess the most recent modification we've done is the PRL intercooler to help us with some cooling. Since I have the FK8, it's really cool to do mods on the FL5 and kind of compare it to the FK8, and it was a lot easier to actually install the intercooler on the FL5 than it was on the previous generation. And of course, it's ultimately just going to benefit us. But what's really going to be nice on the Canyon are wheel and tire setup. You guys look down here, we do have TE37s wrapped in Bridgestone RE71R. So the RE71R is discontinued, but as you guys know, we work very closely with Bridgestone. They actually had a set somewhere in stock, and we were lucky enough to actually grab the set. They said this may very well be the very last set of RE71Rs in the entire United States, which is very cool. But we are running 265 35 18-inch tires. Now this is a little bit bigger than stock. Your stock tires are 265 30 19s, but these are also a R compound tire. Very nice. These are 200 treadwear tires, as well as I'm sure you guys could notice the brakes just peeking out behind the TE37s. These are actually gyro disc rotors as well as Hawk Performance pad. I am really looking forward to see how the FL5 compares to the FK8, and today we're gonna get a little taste of that on the Canyon. Now the kick here is, before we go driving, it's 5 o'clock and we also live in California. I'm not sure how gnarly the traffic's gonna be on the Canyon, but you know, we'll never know unless we go try, right? So that's exactly what we're gonna go do. I guess I've said everything I wanted to say. If there's anything else that you guys want to know about the FL5, let me know down in the comments below. But I figured, even if the Canyon's a little bit packed, it'll be a super fun video to take you guys along, just drive the car, talk a little bit about the car, and even take you guys to one of my favorite lookout points on the Canyon and get some really cool shots of the car. So with all that being said, let's hop into it. So as you can see, we do have a lot of traffic on the Canyon. We're gonna give it just a minute, but this is the start. All right, I'm super excited. Like I said, first ever Canyon run. I hope this angle is okay for you guys. We're gonna go ahead and put it in log R display. So this is actually very cool for the track, especially because it gives you everything you need to know. Okay, I don't want that. No. We want log R. Everything you need to know: water temp, oil pressure. It's really sick. And we will go ahead and put it into R mode as well. Ooh, that's very cool. But okay, looks like we're relatively clear. I can see the Canyon up there. I do see a lot of traffic up there, but we might catch up. But I have a little special road that I like to go on anyway. So if we catch up to traffic, we catch up to traffic before any other cars come. Let's just go. Now I'm gonna leave the windows up just to prevent wind noise. Oh man, this thing is a blast. So you guys by now have probably seen the Dyno Day video. If you haven't, go check it out. But either way, this car made 294 horsepower and 316 foot-pounds of torque. So it is very quick, very peppy, and a ton of fun. I will say I'm on stock suspension in R mode, which R mode, sport, and then you have comfort. We're currently in R mode. It's very bouncy, very stiff. That is something that I've heard a lot of complaints about, and you can definitely feel it. But that's not to say that it doesn't feel fantastic, because through these large sweepers, this thing feels so good, so tight and planted. It's awesome. Now, unfortunately, there's not a ton of exhaust options for this car, so you can't really get a good sense of what the car sounds like, but not too bad. Ooh, got a little squirrely there. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. As I was saying, there's not a lot of exhaust options. Once an exhaust comes out for this car, I feel like it's gonna sound fantastic. I love the little F1 inspired display that they added for the R mode. Looks awesome. Lots of traffic coming the opposite way. All right, and continuing. Oh man, once the power kicks, it really kicks. It feels great. I'm very excited for my new set of suspension to come in. We do have a set of Ohlins on order. So once those come in, we have to do another canyon run because that's gonna make this car feel completely different. But the way this car handles around the corners, how dialed in it feels, it is fantastic. One of my favorite things about the interior of this car as well is the suede steering wheel. I kind of feel bad that I'm not wearing gloves, but we'll just enjoy the car for a minute. Oh my gosh. Turning off. So now we are on one of my favorite back roads here. Should be pretty quiet. Not a lot of people drive on this, so there are a lot of rocks, and these tires love to pick up rocks, so gotta be careful there, but let's have some fun. On. Look at that. Amazing. One thing I do notice when driving Togue or canyon roads in America versus Japan is how wide our roads are, which is actually pretty nice, but I do feel like in Japan you get that real Togue feel with how tight those initial D roads are and stuff like that, just from the difference. But this is super nice to have so much room to play with. Of all the wetness. It did rain this morning, so being mindful of that. So stiff. Pretty much your end of the Togue. Man, it is so beautiful out here. I think the Type R is very fitting to be on the Canyon. Oh yeah, that's a sick shot. Such a good car. Let's actually go to one of my favorite viewpoints. If I had to recommend a setting to drive on, I go into individual mode right here. I go into individual mode right here. I have everything on R mode or sport except for suspension. I keep suspension on comfort. On that Togue run, I wanted to test out the R setting for suspension, and I can confidently say this thing is far too stiff. I can see them correcting that in the future, but for now, our setting is a pretty brutal setting. So this is my individual settings list. Oh yeah, it's already so much better on comfort. Oh, but now we have... All right, we have made it to one of my favorite lookout points. Absolutely crazy, guys. Let's take a look. We'll cut her off for now. Check this out. Oh. That's insane. Okay, like I said, wanted to take you guys to one of my favorite pullout locations on our little Togue canyon run thing, and let's just say it definitely did not disappoint. This is such a great canyon car. I'm sure you guys could see I was having a blast driving it. Also, always duct tape your suction cup mounts, because the only thing that saved this GoPro is this duct tape. So always remember, gaff tape, painter's tape, whatever, tape your suction cups. But check out this view. Absolutely insane. Oh my God. Take a moment to soak it all in. This is what being a car guy is all about. I say it all the time in Japan when we're doing Togue runs, but taking your car out for a drive and just taking that moment of silence in this beautiful location with a car that you love so much, something about it just hits good, feeds the soul. So we're gonna take a moment here, just relax with the car a little bit, do some shooting, get some really cool shots with it, and just take in this awesome drive, and then we'll head back on the Togue and have some fun. But yeah, like I said, this is your sign to take your car for a drive. After you watch this video, hop in your car, go for a midnight run, go for a canyon morning run, I don't know. Go drive your car, have fun with your car, because that's what these things are made for. Well, I think we got a ton of good shots. Kind of chilled out a little bit. You guys can see the sun went down. Look at that view over there. Oh, it is beautiful. Like, you know, like right after it rains, the clouds are still a little bit there. The sunsets are always incredible right after it rains. One of those days. Sounds like someone else is having a bunch of fun in the canyons right now too. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and set the GoPros up, go for one last little drive before we head home and have some fun. This time putting it on comfort suspension, because the R-mode suspension, like I keep saying, way too stiff. But look at this, insane. Once again, I hope that this angle is okay for you guys. It's gonna have to be, I guess. Well, so far this has been a ton of fun, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this little Togue run here. But now we are gonna head home. We should do a mini little run. It's getting dark. It's gonna be a lot of traffic going down the hill, as you guys saw, but I figured let's end it on a good note. Okay, let's scrub off all this dirt on the tires too. Oh my gosh, dude, the view is amazing. RE71Rs feel fantastic. Oh yeah, the comfort suspension way better. Lots of dirt. Still a little stiff even on comfort, but lots of hazards on this road after all the rain, but that's why you gotta be conscious, aware, and definitely safe. This road right here reminds me a little bit more of a Togue road in Japan. A little bit tighter. Got the mountains and the grass right next to you with a little gate. Downhill is a little bit more dangerous than uphill, so take it a little easy here. Ended our little Togue Canyon run, and I don't know why this is like the best end of the day ever, but we got some sushi from our favorite sushi spot, and sushi after a nice little afternoon Togue run is absolutely perfect. So now we can finally head home. Boom! Ending our video with some sushi. As we all know, spicy tuna is the superior tuna with some miso soup. Watching a new show. I just finished The Periphery on Amazon Prime. It was fantastic. If you guys haven't seen that, you gotta go check it out. I'm exhausted. I got a ton of work to do, and I'm about to fly across the country to go meet Tiana for her birthday trip. You guys don't know, she's out of town right now, so I'm gonna go meet her at her work, and then we are gonna go on vacation. It's gonna be a ton of fun, so I got a lot to do before then. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys want to see more of these, let me know down in the comments below, and which car you want to see. I'm thinking we should do more. Canyon runs as we do more mods as well. I think it'll be cool to like show you guys the mods on the canyon while we drive. But let me know what you guys think. All right, with all that being said, thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Leave me a like and leave me a comment down below. I will see you guys for the next video. Peace out.